No, it's not okay. She's on the boys. Lucy.
We all know what we want in life, or do we? Today's video is me being shirtless for the 80th time.
We got this part of the relationship down.
Yes, we have nailed sleeping.
You guys are already gonna know what I'm fixing to say here. Want me to wrap it up for you?
One of those weird couples who sleeps in the
No wrestling.
Like Bert and Ernie.
I mean, when is wrestling gonna start back in the state of Tennessee?
Maybe we should.
The only companies that are open, literally, are TNA, otherwise known as Impact Wrestling, WWE, otherwise known as NXT, otherwise known as Raw, otherwise known as SmackDown. But that's not the whole point of this video.
We could have just started seeing someone else. Really happy we did.
I mean, yeah, I can't be a pro wrestler or two next year if the shit's not over in next year. But let's put people around this crap. We have no idea when it's gonna happen. But that's the whole point. Literally, we have no idea when COVID-19 is gonna end and then come back. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm using the spoon instead.
And you can't tell me different. You really, really can't.
I deserve that.
Right?
Why didn't you tell him?
Speaking of people,
Relationship awful to lie. That's
James Charles
brains out first, then you can be honest.
was on the Impulsive Podcast. I thought he was on the Impulsive Podcast, and it was a great, great podcast. I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Not today.
It's very cool. It's very awesome.
All of a sudden, he wants a traditional church wedding.
Doesn't he know that if you walk into a church wearing white, you'll burst into flames?
So that was very cool. It was very great. I enjoyed it. It was very awesome. I mean, there were some things in there that made me laugh from hell to top. Like, boing! Ha ha ha! Woo! Like, it was awesome. It was awesome, my baby friend.
This is for me.
Huh? You're not the only one who can make a big romantic gesture. Sorry, wrong song. I work out to that. Okay, that's supposed to be sealed. And, oh, sorry. Oh, I can't find it. Look, just try to imagine Kiss from a Rose playing in the back.
Now you're probably thinking, what else am I gonna say? I mean, I want to be a pro wrestler. I want to be a YouTuber.
I'm so
I mean,
sorry. I overreact.
I love wrestling. I love being a YouTuber now, which is awesome. But what I'm gonna say next
Damn it.
What?
is even more mind-blowing.
Oh, I got 10 of them.
We were supposed to have a yard sale, and the reason it never happened is because of COVID-19. Thank you, Corona! Thank you, coronavirus! Why the freak did we name it after beer? I have no idea. Why the freak? You know, I mean, you could say I'm being, racist for what I'm fixing to say, but I'm not. It did come from Japan. It did come from China. So guess what? It is technically China's fault that the virus is even in the U.S. It traveled all the way from China. It traveled all the way from Japan. So it is Japan's fault. It is China's technically fault. So I'm not racist. You can say I am all you want to for what I just said. But let me just say this.
Your eyebrows are missing.
If I'm racist, for what I just said, that's like saying I wanted Donald Trump to build the wall. No, I didn't want him to build the wall. Not really. No. I admit we probably didn't need all them people coming through. But I didn't want the wall built. No. Not really. No. Did you? Did you?
Because when each part does everything better than ever, imagine what you can do with the sum of those parts. Then you tell XPS.
I mean, being dumb, being smart. I mean, nobody's perfect. And you can say this right now for all your lovely little needs. The world is practically ending around us, and you can't tell me any different. For all we know, 5 months from now, we might all be zombies and we might all be dead. I mean, it's a possibility, isn't it? I mean, we have no idea what's going to happen. We have no idea how the world's going to end. We have no idea what's going to happen. We have no general idea. But that's the reality of what I'm saying. I mean, you could tell me different. You could tell me different, but you couldn't. You can't. We have no idea. Yes, it's got better. Yes, it's stopped. But it's not stopped. We're getting a second out of this crap. It's not stopping. It's only going to get worse from here, probably. That's the reality. And yes, I'm preaching. I know it. But I'm not a preacher.
Good job.
You could say, oh, he's a preacher. Oh, he's a preacher, and we all know it. School's supposed to be starting back, but it's not going to happen, supposedly. Because of the freaking virus. We have no, and I'll repeat the word, no general idea if school is even going to start back. So that's the reality of what I am saying. Everything is a... The freaking spinning cluster. I mean, you can't, and I'll repeat the word, you can't tell me any different. Go ahead, try. What was that? Are you trying to tell me different? Are you kidding me? No, you can't. You can't, you can't, you can't, and you can't, and you can't.
Hey, thanks for coming over. I don't like the way we left things the other day.
I could be possibly working on the indies right now if it wasn't for this virus. But no! What's in my possibility of being a wrestler? What's in what's in my dream of being a wrestler? What's in everybody's dreams of working on whatever the heck they want to do? Right? Oh yeah, I work on YouTube. That's not gonna stop. No. But what I am gonna say,
I don't either.
is it freaking raining right now? Sweet Jesus, it's been raining for weeks and months and everything.
I asked you 6 months ago and you won't set a date. Clearly you don't want to be the candle.
I do want to be the candle.
Let's just be happy with what we have.
Now, what I'm gonna say next, you can disagree with or you can agree with. It doesn't matter if you agree with it. Doesn't matter if you disagree with it. Because, guess what?
I'm going to put it in the calendar.
Why the fuck is it raining? Anyway.
Still not my middle name. And that depends. Should I open this card that's sitting in my flowers? June it is.
We have no idea, right? Like I said, right? This stuff could end in March. It could end in April, right? Of next year. That's the possibility. And you can't, and I'll repeat the word, you can't tell me any different. Nah, 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 nah. You can't tell me any different. Nah, 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 nah. You can't tell me any different. Go ahead and try. That's what I thought. Why in the freak is it raining in Dandridge, Tennessee? Hey, 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 hey.
All my life, I've seen people in TV commercials living like this. I never thought it would happen to me.
Well, it's happening.
As you guys already know,
It's not going to stop.
October is my year anniversary.
Fluffy robes, fluffy dogs.
I mean, what can I do? We have no idea.
You want me to lie to you? Sure.
I wish I didn't have to go home tonight.
Yeah, me too.
People said this is done by a scientist. Oh my god. What freaking scientist would dream this crap up? If this is done by a scientist, I want to punch them in the face. I mean, literally. Please, this is not dreamed up by a scientist.
Scones?
And I can say why I think that and why I believe that. Because several years back, China, Japan, had a similar thing going around, around 2014-15 called the Kyoko virus or the Kimakari Vamburida virus or something like that. I don't know the freaking name. But it was like, this comes around every year there. So if this happens every year there, boy, I feel for him there. Don't you? Don't you though? And you got to. I mean, I know it just sounded like I said you got to, which means bye in Japan, but I'm not leaving. That's it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I'm sorry. I know it's an imposition, but my car is completely dead.
You can say goodbye, you can say hello, you can say fly to die, because I have one more thing to say. And that is,
You're an alcoholic. Those are fairly large breadcrumbs.
why? Oh, why?
What do mechanics say?
Did this have to happen in the beginning of the decade? Why? I mean, can you tell me?
You never changed your oil?
I meant to. I even put a post-it in my car that said change oil.
This could have happened in the next decade. This could have happened 20 decades later. It would have not made any difference if it did or it didn't. Because
My mom. Please.
My car has
it's just so bad.
with your crazy schedule, and it'll just be me taping you to
Peace out. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Dragon Family, out of here.